Good morning. I am Verlyn Hayes. I'm the teacher advisor at Causeway Head Start, and I'm also your mistress of ceremony. Woohoo!
Good morning. I'm Lisa Chavis, teacher advisor at Jutland Head Start, and I am this year's co-chairperson. Thank you.
At this time, it is my honor to introduce to you the 2022 JeffCAP Head Start graduating class. Please, please stand. Welcome them as they come in. Don't they look great? Now let us begin our wonderful celebration. Our invocation will be given by the students of Causeway Head Start and followed by the welcome that will be given to the students of Wagaman and Westwego Head Start. You may be seated.
Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3.
Be all this day with my friends and with my family. When at school in the play, may I do all things good in my school and my neighborhood. Help me to love, trust, and lead, now and to eternity. A microphone. I know I can't give up. I'm scared, so I'm never really scared. I'm big, I'm pretty, I'm too cute, I don't like them. I'm gonna stay on the stage. I'm scared, I'm not going anywhere.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
When we say good, you say morning. Good morning. Good morning. We would like to welcome you to our 2022 graduation ceremony for the biggest and brightest minds in Head Start. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Thank you, Causeway, Wagaman, and Westwego. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance by the student of Clay Street Head Start.
Turn to face your parents. Yeah. Right here. Ready? Hands over your
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I would like to introduce our parish president. Please welcome Miss Cynthia Lee Shane.
Good morning. Good morning. If you are graduating today, I want you to do me a thumbs up. Who's graduating today? Boys and girls, I am so proud of you and all that you have achieved today. And we know that your accomplishments do not come without the help of your families and all of your support system that you have at home. So parents, realize that this is your success too. Their graduation today is part of all of that you do for their lives as well. We have 127 graduates today. And I want to acknowledge some people before I get started. From Councilman Lee's office, we have Pam. Pam right there is Pam Wallace. And then also Dr. Zimmerman, Christy Langoni. We want to also thank Rochelle Rabathale, who's not here, and of course Michelle Luke. So that is some of our leadership. And later on in the program, they're going to introduce so many of the other people who work so very hard to give you a strong Head Start program. So the research is clear about high quality early education. The research is compelling. When you can give children early experiences, it affects the brain architecture. It provides the foundation for future learning, for future behavior, and future health. So what we can do as a government is we can give you the safe and the clean classrooms. We can give you the health services. We can give you the nutritional services. But what the children really take away from Head Start is not an infrastructure issue. It is the dedication of the teaching staff that really, day to day, helps these children grow. They provide what is most critical: the social skills, the emotional skills, how to interact with one another, how to take care of other people, how to take care of one another, how you behave in a group setting. So I want us to give a round of applause to the teaching staff because they are with them every day. This is their success as well. I'm fortunate to have many fun things in my job. One of the most fun things about my job is to go to a Head Start. A couple times a year, I'm able to go read to these children, able to go be part of some of their programs. It never ceases to amaze me, the children. I think I was at La Palco. They told me I was gonna read to some children. I thought I was gonna read to maybe 12 kids. They kept bringing the kids in. More and more kids, more and more kids. And I'm thinking, how am I gonna read over the sound of this 100 kids in the room? They were completely quiet. How is that possible? How is that possible that you see how active your children are? To have like over 100 kids be quiet, sit next to one another and listen to an adult read to them. That is the discipline that they learn from the teachers in school, and that is why it is so successful, and you see them today. You guys should be so proud of yourselves. I know adults who would not get up here and perform in front of an auditorium full of people. And here you girls are and boys are coming up here and performing. That is also beyond the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s that you learn. That you might be nervous, but that you do it, it's an accomplishment, and that is the path to a strong life. So we want to thank everybody for that. Today wouldn't be the same. I want us to remember little Jarian Walker Jr. As that was a tragedy that happened this year. So certainly he and his family are in our hearts today as well. And I think he's looking down from up above, smiling at his classmates for their graduation today. And also Miss Annabelle Barona, we lost her as well, one of our teachers. So we want to keep them in our memory as well. So I'm honored to be with you here today. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations on the hard work. This is your graduation day. I'm happy to be here with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Shane. Thank you very much. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to introduce our administrators, our administrative staff, and policy council. President and Vice President, please stand as I introduce you. Dr. Vanessa Zimmerman, Chief Administrative Assistant of Community Program. Christy Langoni, Director, Jefferson Parish Community Action Program. Darcel Florence, Assistant Director, Jefferson Parish Community Action Program. Ms. Rochelle Rebathely, Head Start Administrator, Jefferson Parish Community Action Program. Ms. Michelle Luke, Head Start Assistant Administrator, Jefferson Parish Community Action Program. Martha Chaplin, Health Coordinator. Julie Bartholomew, Education Disability Coordinator. Sandra Hill, Social Service Coordinator. Shakiva Taylor, Accountant 1, Head Start. Aisha Watkins, Policy Council President. Nicole Jackson, Policy Council Vice President. Thank you, everyone, for all you do for our program. Now, let us continue to showcase our graduates. We will have the Head Start poem by students of Jutland Head Start, a dance by the students of Lapelco, followed by the class song by students of Terrytown, Gretna.
Eyes are open wide, 'cause we can do this. Standing side by side with all my friends. Wishes coming true, and now we're restless. Ready, set, let's go. Straight to the end. Life is for the taking. No mistaken. We'll be making something new. You gotta follow every dream. Going high, places no one's ever seen. You'll fly, show the world just who you are. A shooting star, up and away. It's who you're meant to be. It's right inside. Yeah, you just gotta believe. You'll shine, show the world just who you are. A shooting star, up and away. We are overflowing with the passion. That is something you can never plan. And that will always be the latest fashion. In every twist and turn, we're hand in hand. There's a risk we've taken, dreams awaken. We'll be making something new. You gotta follow every dream. Going high, places no one's ever seen. You'll fly, show the world just who you are. A shooting star, up and away. It's who you're meant to be. It's right inside. Yeah, you just gotta believe. You will shine, show the world just who you are. A shooting star, up and away. Everyone will say, you gotta go. Everyone will say, you gotta go. Everyone will say, you gotta go.
Thank you, Jutland, Lapalco, and Terrytown. At this time, I would like to introduce our guest speaker, who would like to share some encouraging words with you to our children and families today. Our guest speaker is Dr. Kendra Lynn Andrus. Ms. Kendra Lynn Andrus, who's also professionally known as Dr. Kendra, is a product of both the public and private school system. Dr. Kendra was born and has lived in New Orleans, Louisiana, her entire life. Dr. Kendra obtained her associate's degree from Delgado Community College in early childhood education, her bachelor's degree from the University of New Orleans in Child and Family Studies, her master's degree from Our Lady of Holy Cross College in Educational Leadership, and her doctoral degree from the University of Lafayette in Monroe and Grand Canyon University of Arizona in Divine Studies. Emphasis in behavioral health and research. Dr. Kendra is also received her herbal certification and license from Sagemount University. Dr. Kendra is certified in traditional herbal medicine and Ayurveda medicine. Dr. Kendra is currently studying clinical nutrition at Maryland University of Integrative Health and Naturopathic Medicine at Quantum University in Hawaii. Dr. Kendra also holds several certifications in class assessment. In addition, Dr. Kendra is a trainer with Louisiana Pathways. Dr. Kendra is a wife, a mother, a pastor, children's recording artist, and a graduate of the PLTI Cohort 4. Dr. Kendra is married to the nationally recognized motivational speaker, licensed clinical therapist, board-certified professional counselor, Dr. Dana G. Andrus. Together, Dr. Kendra and Dr. Dana own several businesses, one which includes a health nut system, a health and wellness company that provides organic, natural, and herbal remedies for the mind and body. The second company is entitled TrueLink 2150. It is a motivational and training company that is in part connected to the John C. Maxwell and Children's College of Academics and Early Childhood Education Child Care Center. Dr. Kendra enjoys and takes great pride in serving her community. Dr. Kendra believes in the following. 1, it is not how smart you are, but how are you smart? Therefore, every child can learn. And 2, let's live longer and stronger. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Kendra Lynn Andrus.
Good morning. Well, parents, you did it. You did it. This is the first of many to come. I want everyone all over the building to give it up for our parents. Come on. Oh, you can do better than that. Put your hands together. Let's give them a big round of applause. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you guys for inviting me today. First, I want to thank you for having me here today, and I want to acknowledge my beautiful daughter over there, Kendra Lynn Andrus II. The world is not even ready for her. So I'm the calm version, she's the more wired up version. But first, I want to speak with our parents today. Mothers, I want us to remember to be the best example that we can be for our children. Remember, it's not what we tell them to do, it's not what we teach them to do, but it's what they see us do in an indirect way. Those are the things that they're going to pick up. Fathers, I want you to be so great and so debonair and so caring and loving that your daughters will say that when I grow up, I want to marry a man just like my father. So you ask yourself today, fathers, would I want my daughter to marry a man like me? Now that's a rhetorical question. You don't have to answer that. Now if the answer is yes, then keep up the good work. If the answer is no, then guess what? We have work to do. Parents, there are so many roles that we must play in the lives of our children. The first role is we need to be hosts, not visitors. Your presence has to be felt at all times. A visitor comes and goes, but a host will make you comfortable. A host will make sure you have everything that you need for your stay. So make sure that your children know who you are, what you stand for, and what you mean. The second role I want to talk to you about is we are doctors. Some of us may not have PhDs or certifications like we just talked about before I got up here. However, you want to take vital signs now so that we don't have to do major surgery later. Major surgery is children ending up in a grave before their time, and we won't know what the good Lord put them here to be. So take those vital signs. Pay attention. Know when something's going on with our children. And then another role we need to embrace is a counselor. Not the counselor that talks all the time, but the counselor that listens. Listen to your children. And I'm telling you, that's a mammoth task for me because I have a little girl that talks all the time. If many of you know her father, Dr. Trude, he just talks. And I think he's created a carbon copy, but a female version of himself. She even talks in her sleep, y'all. And that's okay, so I'm learning to listen more and listen what she's saying and look at her body moves and listen at what she's not saying, because sometimes they may not express it verbally, but you can look at it in their body language and feel it. And then another role we want to talk about is that you are a tour guide, not a traveling agent. A tour guide takes you through life. We have to stay with our children every step of the way, no matter what. And today, you know, we should have every father here and every mother here that created these beautiful children. But I understand, unfortunately, many times because of irreconcilable differences, that can't happen. But when we have the time to spend with them, make sure that it's their time and our time together. Most of all, let us remember, thank you, let us remember, these are not President Biden's children. These are not Mary Latoya Cantrell's children. These are not Kamala Harris's children. These are our children, bone of our bone and flesh of our flesh. If they're going to make it, if anything is going to come out of them, it's going to be up to us. And we have to work together. Picture a triangle. That's one of the best perfect forms of a shape. You know, we learn our shapes in school: a circle, a square, a triangle, a rectangle, an octagon. But a triangle, picture the children at the top. And then over here, there's the administrators and the teachers. And then over here, there's the parents. We're the support system that's holding our children up. You know, let me tell you a little funny story real quick. Kendra takes karate. She's actually homeschooled now, but she takes karate. And the other day, she came out of karate class and she said, just grab my shoes, just grab my shoes. I need to talk with you outside. This is a 6-year-old telling me she needs to talk with me outside. I said, well, what's wrong? She said, I don't want to put on my shoes right now, just step outside. She said, do you know there was a little girl in my class that got the gold medal? I said, okay, and what did you do? She said, well, I think I needed the gold medal. I said, why do you think you deserve the gold medal? Well, because I'm in school too. Now, keep in mind, there's 30 children in this class. There was only one gold medal issued. But somehow Kendra had this idea that she was supposed to get the gold medal. I said, so when she received the gold medal, what did you do? She said, well, I clapped for her, but I wasn't happy for her. I appreciated her honesty. because that let me know what I needed to do as a parent. See, sometimes parents, our children don't need our P-R-E-S-E-N-T. They need our P-R-E-S-E-N-C-E. Did you catch that? So she needed me to be present at that moment. I said, Kendra, if you work hard, if you don't give up, and you practice, because practice makes what? And I made her say it. She said, perfect. I said, practice makes what? She said, perfect. So I'm in my study the other night, and I hear Kendra, here, here, here. And she's practicing, and guess what? The next day she said, Mother, I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to eat healthy every day because I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to get that medal. Today I want salmon, I want broccoli, I want carrots, I want kale. She's going to get that medal. Come on, give Kendra a hand clap. She's going to get it. I said, you may not have received the medal, but one thing I want you to always remember, you are the mother of Dr. Kendra and Dana Andrews, and you're special no matter what. Parents, I stand before you today as a mother, as an educator, as an administrator, a teacher, a parent, a doctor, a owner of several soaring businesses, one of the highest ranking preschools in the state of Louisiana, a successful health and wellness business that provides natural alternatives to medicine. I grew up in a very, very poor, impoverished, drug-infested, high crime neighborhood for the first 12 years of my life. And I hated it. I hated it. My mother, however, knew if I was going to make it, that she knew the secret to an education like we're giving our children today. I watched my mother work in San Alphonse Catholic School in a cafeteria, serving lunch to the children and my friends every day so that we can afford to have tuition, so that I can have the opportunity to have a quality education. And I know she's looking today somewhere, shining upon me, saying that I knew that you could do it. And that's why education is so important. So what can I conclude that? I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but the spoon I was given, I used it, and I made it work for me, and I practiced, and I studied children, and I went to school every day, and I did my homework, and I listened to my teachers, and I made it work for me, and today I can stand before you the way that I am. I know how it feels to ride on Maypops. Tires so bald that they can pop at any time. I know how it feels to ride with fumes in your car, praying, hoping that you're going to get to the gas station. I don't know if anybody's hearing me in here today. I know what it means to ride in a freezing cold car. When you open your mouth, you know the fog comes out because you don't have a heater, and wrap yourself up and your children in a blanket. I know how that feels. But I heard someone say, it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. Develop a plan, parents. Take care of your children and keep going. I promise you the best is yet to come. Thank you. To our children, I need you to put on your listening ears real tight for me right now. Come on, put them on. Screw them on real tight. Are they there? If you know these people, raise your hand, children. Can you hear me? Wave if you can hear me, okay. Do you know Paw Patrol? Do you know Spider-Man? What about LOL? Mickey Mouse? Flash? Well, guess what? Do you know I'm friends with all of those people? And they sent me with a special message for you. Can you stand to your feet, children? And you know how we did the Pledge of Allegiance earlier? Can you place your right hand over your heart? Would you help me say this? Would you repeat after me? Say, I am a winner. I am a leader. I am doing great things. I will win. Oh, give him a hand clap. Very good, children. Thank you. Be seated. Remember, parents, Boys learn through association, as my husband says, and my father would tell me, and girls learn through communication. Parents, we have to let our children talk. They have to talk to us. And lastly, to our teachers. Yes, I'm qualified to speak as a teacher also. It is evident that you love what you do. On any given day, we go to work, we can be spit on, vomited on, pooped on, sneezed on, and sometimes bullied. Depends on how the children feel when they come in. However, I'm here to tell you, stay in the race. Every morning our children are happy to see your face. When you feel like all hope is gone, take time and God will give you the strength to hang on. Some of our children may seem difficult to reach. Go in your bag of creativity. Just do it, just teach. Sometimes we want to throw our hands up and not sure what to do. Remember, our children are counting on you. One day you may have the future president in your class, and your students will remember that you helped them to pass. Do not quit your post. I'm doing 20 to life in this thing. I can't give up. Do not quit your post until you're properly relieved. The magic in our children will come forward. It must come forward when you hang in there and you believe. In conclusion, my philosophy is, it's not how smart you are, but how are you smart? My daughter is here with me today. Kendra, stand up for a second. Let everyone see you wave. Can you stand up and wave to everybody? And my husband, I honor him in his absence, and this is how he would end this message. If you lose money, you lose a lot. It's a lot to lose money, especially these days with inflation being at an all-time high of 8.3%. If you lose friends, you lose even more. But if you lose hope, people don't just die. They die because they lose their joy. They die because they lose their hope. If you lose hope, you have lost it all. Keep hope alive in JeffCAP. Keep hope alive in Jefferson Parish. Keep hope alive in New Orleans. Keep hope alive in the United States of America. Can anything good come out of JeffCAP? Yes, it can. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Woo! Thank you, Dr. Kendra. Well, I want to take this time out to celebrate some special people, because their commitment and their dedication, that's why our program is successful. I would like all the staff, all the staff of Jefferson Parish Head Start to please stand. To the dedicated staff of Jefferson Parish Community Action Head Start program, we would like to commend each and every one of you and your tireless dedication and commitment to providing a high quality education to our children of Head Start, and unending support to our families. Your work has been noted, and we appreciate it. Again, we salute all of Jefferson Parish Head Start staff. Okay. Okay. We're not finished yet. begin some remarks first from some closing remarks from our administrator, Ms. Rochelle Rebathely.
I'm sorry. Vera forgot the most important part.
The graduates.
We forgot our graduates. It's time to congratulate and watch our graduates walk across the stage. The graduates will be presented by their center supervisors. So please welcome first to the stage, Miss Lisa Mitchell from Causeway Head Start.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yay, we did it. Come on, Causeway. First, we're gonna have class 3. The teachers are Miss Sybil Johnson and Mr. Renda Jones. Come on. Hey, you did it. Get on the X, that's right, get on the X, find the X. Everybody find the X. Hey, class 3, when I call your name, can you wave your hand? When I call your name. Kyrie Bynum, wave your hand. Brian Dennison III. Can move this or. Kyrie Favorite. Mason Jones. Bella Pierre. All right, Bella. Christopher Rivera Gallardo. All right, that's class 3, Causeway Head Start. All right, come on. This way. Kyrie, this way. Next, we're gonna have class 2, Miss Precious Dent and Miss Jalen Johnson. All right, class 2, find us X. Stand on an X. Find an X. Braxton, find an X. All right, class 2, when I call your name, wave your hand. Ian Aguilar. Jelani Allen. You waving your hand? Jada Andrews. Tobias Dixon Jr. Carter Douglas. Maria Farhat. Wave your hand. Riley Peters. Renee Robinson. Braxton Rodriguez. Liam Strickland. Sarah Trapani. Malia Vila. Juliana Vila Vinciano. Marley Young. I wanted her to kick a lady. Kick a lady. All right. Yeah. Do your thing, Marley. All right. Class 2, Causeway Head Start. Next, we're gonna have Miss Alicia Giles for Clay Street. Come on, guys. Maria, that's it. Come on. Come on. Come on, Malia.
Good morning. Now to introduce Clay Street Head Start, the teachers are Myrna Jones and Phyllis Tumblin. Stand on the red X. Raise your hand when I call your name. The graduates are Hassan Abbott, raise your hand. Jordan Jackson. Britton Johnson. Zola Johnson, who's not here today. Jamarcus Nelson. Marco Rao Jr. Mackenzie Viton. And Caden White. Congratulations, Clay Street graduates. Come on, Miss. Now we will have Chantel Stevens from Jutland Head Start, the center supervisor.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Chantel Stevens, supervisor at Jutland Head Start. First, we're going to have class 2, Miss Nikisha Taylor. The graduates are Montana Ambu, Anaya Carter, Kane Davis, Kasia Slocum, Ari Thomas, who's not here today. And this is our class 2. Kane. Kane. Next, we'll have class 5. Miss Ashley Miller and Miss Jacqueline Thomas, who's not here today. The students are Dominic Evans, Jakari Green, Lariah Harris, and Leah LaCour. This is class 5 at Jutland Head Start. Next, we'll have class 6, Ms. Nathan Clayton. The graduates are Denari Adams, Shane Carter Jr., Brigette Gucciani, and Tremaine Scott III, and Imani Tolliver. This is Jutland Head Start graduates. Thank you. Next, we'll have Ms. Rosalind East Cambay, Willapalco Head Start.
Great morning. I am Ms. Rise, the supervisor of the lovely Lapelco Head Start. Today is May 13th, but there's nothing bad about this day, all right? First, I'm gonna have class 1. My amazing teachers are Miss Alicia Borcott and Miss Wanda Lee. Get on the X. Let them get on the X's here. Our graduates are Jayla Antoine, Mackenzie Berry, Jakai Bradstreet, Jaden Bard, Amari Clark, Malik Hughes, Hayden Johnson, Jalen Ogden, Daria Palmer, Virgilio Polito III, Bailey Pere, Carson Richard, Radiant Rodney, Josiah Simmons, Rain Stokes, Darian Urich. The graduates of Class 1. All right. Good job, kids. Class 2, my awesome teachers are Taranisha Wright and Miss Marissa Sylvester. Our graduates are Jashawn Aristide, Michaela Berry, Milton Bourne Jr., Skylar Davis, Montana Dickerson, Kai Hamilton, Legacy Hughes, Kayla Jackson, Dayla Jackson, Knowledge Johnson, Christiana Keller, Lincoln Marshall, Joseph Miller, Denham Miles, Brianna Pierce, Logan White, Tyler Williams. Graduates of Class 2. Class 3, the outstanding teachers are Ms. Christina Spain Fairley, who's absent on today, and Ms. Mahogany Stackhouse. Ms. Nemi Bush will be helping Ms. Mahogany. Our graduates are Jayshawn Barker, Peyton Brown, Riley Clare, Jalea Crump, Eliza Marie Edwards, Sydney Frazier IV, Talea Lester, Logan McGill, Riley Payton, LaFortune Tate, Joshua Thibodeau, Jeremiah Victor, and Jaron Walker Jr., who will always be with us. Our graduate class of 3. That concludes the graduates of LaPelco. Next, you will hear Ms. Jeanette Gilmore Abear from Terrytown.
Good morning. I am Jeanette Gilmore Abear, supervisor at Terrytown Head Start. Ms. Gloria McKenzie, she is out. We will have class 14, Miss Latoya Henderson, I'm sorry, Miss LaShonda Brooks and Miss Bianca Williams. Fabricio A.G. Menhaya George. Dynasty Jackson. Darren Love Jr. Curlin Simon. Braden Spurlock. Anaya Taylor. Thank you. Now we will have class 11, Miss Crystal White and Miss Octavia Black. Noelle Rodriguez. Now we will have class 10, Latoya Henderson and Miss Cynthia Keller. Zanaya Charles. Cara Davis. Sean Delva. Riley Denson. Cody Drawn. Dominic Fabb. Chloe Francois. Mia Hawkins. Yasmin Ijak. Amaya Jackson Jr. and Bryson Square. Now we will have class 9, Miss Candace Hurst, Miss Annabelle Barahona. Unfortunately, Miss Annabelle is not here, and this would have been her class since the pandemic. Emily Casares, Gregory Creighton III, Brianna Dam, Miriam Desir, Victoria Ellaby, London Gomes, Amari Parker, and Braden Thellamore. Thank you. Now we will have Miss Mattia Allen from Wagaman in Westwego. Okay,
and now we will have Wagaman Head Start. Our teachers are Miss Karen Saul, Miss Madeline Samuel. Tommy Alexander III, Noah Dufresne, Jason Green, Alea Morris, Arzyron Robinson, Asia Whitty. Wagaman Head Start. Now we'll have Westwego Head Start. Miss Cynthia Davis and Miss Patrice Jefferson. Miracle Blackett, Travell Blasio, Caden Burnett, Briley Prevost, Shayla Price. Congratulations, Westwego Head Start.
Let's give a big round of applause for our graduates. Now we will have some closing remarks from our administrator, Ms. Rochelle Rabathely.
Hello, my name is Rochelle Rabathely, and I am the Head Start administrator. I would like to first thank you for allowing me to do my job and to provide services to you. Congratulations to our Head Start graduates. I am so excited for you. This is one of many milestones in your life, and today is your day, so please celebrate with your family and loved ones. Also, I would like to thank the Jefferson Parish administration. Thank you for allowing us to celebrate our families and graduates for over 53 years in Jefferson Parish. I would also like to thank our parents. Thank you for entrusting us with your special cargo. These kids are so special. They are our future. And as we can see here today, we really have a bright future. And lastly, I would like to take the opportunity to thank our Jefferson Parish Head Start Birth to 5 program staff. Thank you for all that you do. This has been some trying times this year, I would say really the last 2-3 years. And today is the first time, again, that we celebrate our graduation at the Alario Center. So thank you for all of your efforts. Thank you for cleaning our buildings. Thank you for cooking the food. Thank you for teaching our children. Thank you for all of the staff that's at the ground level and they make it happen. And of course, thank you for the central office staff that work behind the scenes day in and day out for you all. I wish you nothing but success. And parents, please work with your little ones over the summer. Have a good one. I'm so excited for you.
Now, I will introduce to you our Head Start Assistant Administrator, Ms. Michelle Luke. Here as she comes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, most importantly, good morning to the boys and girls who are graduating from Head Start today. This is indeed a very special day. Children, I want you to look in the crowd and shout to your parents and say, thank you. Thank you for giving me a head start. I know the children have sat for a long time, so I'll keep this closing brief. I want to thank all of our parents for supporting the JeffCAP Head Start program. Thank you all so much for all sending your children and trusting your children to us. We know that the children are going to go off and go to kindergarten and be very successful. I just tell all of our parents, make sure you stay involved in your children's education. It's very, very important. This is only the beginning. But today makes Head Start graduates. You are now official Head Start alumni. Y'all give the class of 2022 a round of applause. Thank you all for coming. We do have a few announcements before we start our recession and conclude our program. I just want to let you know that there will be Head Start Summer Camp that starts on June the 6th. For more information, call the center to talk to your family service specialist. Again, we've already said thank you to all of our Head Start staff, but parents, please, again, give all of our Head Start teachers, they work so hard every day to educate your children. Thank all of our auxiliary staff, our cooks and our custodians, who work so hard to keep our buildings clean and our children healthy and happy. Before we conclude, we have 2 chairs to memorialize 2 lives gone too soon. Mrs. Annabelle Barahana. She was a Head Start teacher for Tarrytown Gretna Head Start. I first met Miss Annabelle. We started Head Start together at the very first Head Start Center in Gretna. Miss Annabelle worked for Head Start for 25 years. Every time I would see Annabelle, she always had a kind and loving spirit. She was a very soft-spoken person, but her children truly loved her, and she truly loved the Head Start children. With us today, we have Miss Annabelle's son, Miss Annabelle's husband, and Miss Annabelle's brother. The Head Start family, when you become a part of Head Start, you become a part of the family. Thank you for coming and participating today. We have another empty chair. Little Jerron Walker Jr. He was a student at LaPalco Head Start in Class 3. And we just want, as a Head Start family, to extend our love to his parents and thank them for allowing him to be a part of Head Start. Again, congratulations, and thank you all so much for coming. Parents, we want you to remain seated as we allow our children to recession from the auditorium. Okay, music, we will begin to have our recession, and thank you all for coming to the 2022 Head Start graduation.